Excuse me?
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Where is everybody?
Yeah, so far. Yep, seem to be running at a stable frame still, even with the graphics increases. That's cool. Let's see. Yeah, even I was noticing that some of that armor was looking a little sketchy last stream, but it looks a little better now. Wasn't trying to climb those boxes. And that's why we destroy the boxes and barrels. Okay, there we go. Maybe only little bits of currency, but every little bit helps. Especially this early in the game.
It's market day. People should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned.
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
There's blight in there. I can feel it. Be careful.
Okay, go over this bit here, I think. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, definitely some blight. Ooh, I'm now seeing some frame drops. Okay, so we do need to tone some things down. Let's see, so that's major. Dial that back. Dial that back. Let's try it with just that. Oh, balls. Let's see. Let's see. Now it says restart of game. Can I just go back to like the main menu? Will that count?
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
That was weird. Why did it... Huh.
It's so
It still sets
quiet.
me back here?
Too quiet.
Where is everybody?
That's weird. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna go destroying all those things again, especially while I'm still kind of
It's market day. People
testing
should be
some
out
stuff.
selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned.
Yeah, the thing I picked
They
up there is no
barricaded the main
longer
entrance
there.
into town.
There's blight in there. I can feel it. Be careful.
Okay.
It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
FPS is a little fluctuaty, but especially when I start moving. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's still limited to 60.
They need to stay in. All of them. Inside.
Oh, who are you?
You okay? What happened here?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear us.
Okay.
Everyone has to stay. We'll be rewarded. All of us. No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here, and everything will be fine.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
The town square!
We need to search for survivors.
Let's see what we can find. Fan out.
Thought I saw something say lighted a moment ago, but oh yeah, there it said blighted again, but it didn't really seem to do much of anything. At least not that I can tell at the moment.
This is Adeline. I knew her. She was a farmer. Sold spices to us, the best in Arlethan. I can't believe this happened.
What do we have here? Tattered note. Just forget it. The mayor's not worth arguing with. He'll take gold from the town coffers for a new fountain in the square outside his front window. But good lumber to fix the docks that everyone uses? That's far too expensive. Adeline. Ooh, chest. Okay, currency and crafting materials. Okay, so Blighted looks like it may be just a bit of a debuff that's applied.
Look at that. Is that an Aravel on the roof?
The blight must have lifted it up there.
At least from what I remember from the previous games, you usually don't see this level of, like, blighted land and whatnot above ground. Usually you see this, like, underground. At least as far as I remember. I could be mistaken, but
This blight is weird.
Ever seen anything like it?
Never. Blight's usually dead, static. But this is alive.
Okay, let's keep going. Might be more survivors.
I mean, I feel like it's looked kind of like this before. At least the kind of like in the dens where you might find a brood mother. Maybe Harding doesn't know that though.
What was that?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Over there. 2 more survivors.
Hey, what's going on here?
Find the veil jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Milva.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
No. Just a small nook.
Must
Ew.
keep looking. Must.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them?
Excuse me.
Look, more people.
Must found that paid pretty well.
Must get them inside.
We will be rewarded.
Okay, I can't actually talk to them, but...
Milva!
That's one of your fellow veil jumpers? Bellara!
Jahel! He's alive!
Bellara.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power. Bellara, be careful.
Help me, anyone!
Okay. Okay, hopefully this save works better than the last one. I'm actually going to go ahead and relaunch the game to try and get some of those settings changes to take effect, because I don't think just backing out to menu actually did it. Because this area I'm definitely seeing some frame drops, but I think VSync is holding it together pretty well, but I want to make sure. I still want to keep those frame drops to a minimum. At least this step doesn't seem to be taking nearly as long as it used to. The first couple times I went through this with the verifying shaders or preparing the shaders, it took like, I want to say like 15 minutes or so each time. I was like, this is ridiculous. I know Black Myth Wukong does a similar thing when it starts up, or at least sometimes it does. But even the first time, I don't think it was quite that long of a duration. I think one setting keeps... Yeah, why does frame rate limit keep going on? Yeah, it keeps coming off of 60. In case you're wondering why I have it at 60 instead of like higher or something, it's because, and of course it pushed me back a bit. I've tried like recording at higher frame rates, because I can do up to 144, but it does not, my rig just, I don't think can currently handle that.
Milva!
That's one of your Melara!
It didn't send me back quite as far as I thought.
We're going to...
No.
The god?
Her blood.
Come on. That sounds close.
No, just kind of circles around.
Help me! Hurry!
A dragon? Here?
No! 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 Please! Hey!
Fresh blood, a hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
You're not going anywhere until I get the full story.
I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veil Jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gillenane's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
All this for gold. The villagers, the veil jumpers, the blights everywhere. Demeter's Crossing is dead because of your greed.
I didn't know. You don't understand what it was like to hear those voices.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blights everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook, you're a Grey Warden. You could pack him off to Weishaupt as punishment.
We'll send him to the Wardens.
No! I'll never survive that.
We take anyone. Even murderous traitors like you.
It's more than you deserve.
You don't understand. I felt their power. It's irresistible.
You're going to spend the rest of your life fighting Darkspawn. That's not enough to redeem you, but it's a start.
But
be grateful I'm even giving you this chance.
The Fade had opened, and the gods were free. Thanks to Solus, they'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start. They made plans to tap more of the Blight. All of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
Ooh, I've unlocked fast travel. To open the map, during the game, you will open up fast travel beacons, which are also save checkpoints. Explore local maps to discover beacon locations. So we're gonna go ahead and save. I'm going to try one more adjustment to settings. I want to try and put this one back up to ultra. Now it says that it requires a restart, but kind of seems like that did take effect. Maybe it affects some things without a restart? Let's see. Okay, yeah, it shows my gold up there in the top right, and something else that I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that green thing is.
Lighting the elf. Have a look.
Let's sell valuables. that's worse than actually than what she has. I didn't notice that before, but good to know. I could do that to get some, let's see, ability damage, additional defense. All that's locked. Materials, not gonna go after that right now. And then, okay, so it's the only other thing I can get right now, and I have just enough for it, so. Okay.
Come back up.
Ooh, I do not like the look of it though. Wow, it literally covers the whole bloody face. I thought it was just gonna cover the head. Okay. Just double check these real quick. Okay.
Live.
Over here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna rock that for now.
No coin in dead customers.
At least until I have a helmet that I actually like the look of.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elganon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elganon and Gillenane used them like puppets.
I dare say it was a show of force.
Oh.
They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elganon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
So who are you exactly?
I have borne many appellations. Advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, friend to the Inquisition. My place here, however, is but a humble advisor on matters arcane.
Witch of the Wilds?
An honorific born of rumor and exaggeration. The fearsome reputations of your opponents, however, are duly earned. This dark turn of events shall only become worse.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
Just to be clear, you know your old friend Solus is actually the Dreadwolf.
So I have come to learn. It rather explains how he knew such a great deal of ancient elven history, and why he became so vexed when I attempted to explain it to him. Whilst I cannot claim the same depth of knowledge, the knowledge I do possess is yours for the asking.
I hope it helps. For all we know, the entire world will look like Demeter's Crossing once the gods are through.
Not if we stop it first.
Ah, the confidence of youth. You shall need a good deal more of it.
I suppose you have some advice?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his, well, he calls it the lighthouse?
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
We don't have a choice here. We stand against the gods however we can. Because if we don't, nobody else will. You get the Illuvian fixed at the lighthouse, we'll find the dagger. Let's figure out our next moves after that. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
Okay, quest complete, Shadows Crossing. After investigating the town of Demeter's Crossing, the team discovered the gods had lain waste to the town with blight. Worse, they tempted the mayor into betraying his people for gold. The team decided to banish the mayor to the Grey Wardens. Back in Arlethan Forest, the ritual site.
You can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done.
Let's see. Let's see. Do we want to go to the other ability, or do we want to move down to where this one is? Ooh, grappling spear. And then this one is Groundbreaker. Shake and shatter the ground with your weapon, spreading cracks that explode after a short delay. Damage applied on the initial strike, and again a short time later. Secondary explosion applies burning and is highly likely to disrupt enemies. I'm thinking I want to go down this way. Okay. Companions. Okay, they didn't level. They just gotten some whatever, yeah, some boost to their relationship. Oh, okay, so she is a mage, but also a veil jumper, and so also uses a bow. Okay. Whereas Harding is a rogue and Inquisition agent. Oh, okay, so yeah, that's her class, and then this is like the background. Interesting. So just a mage who uses a bow instead of like a staff or something. That's interesting. And then mage and shadow dragon. Interesting. Okay. Anything on this path behind me? Let's see. I have access to a map. Doesn't look like it goes very far, but can always check to see if there's anything back here. Nope. There we go. One other thing I'd like to check while I'm here. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't look like I can do anything about like changing party members here. Oh, though Harding is actually listed as one of my companions right now.
I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course, that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
You didn't take the shot. I destroyed the statue. Who do you want to blame more for the outcome? We all did what we thought was best in the moment.
And look where it got us. Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escaped from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric?
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting, you push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown.
Exactly. Everyone has a part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus's dagger. It'll be a start.
Find the lyrium dagger. Okay. Some heartwood. Cool.
Look.
There's magic lingering in the spot. Strong. Old.
The dagger was here. Something took it.
But what would have taken it?
Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
Only one way to find out.
Look, there it goes.
Heartwood. Excuse me. More heartwood. That'll help for trying to upgrade that vendor.
Big darkspawn coming right at us! We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
Okay. Nope, nothing tucked in that corner.
Good work. Let's keep on the trail.
They touched crystal. Rare material. Cool. Rarity increase. Okay. So that... Okay, so yeah, it just did it automatically. Alright. I don't fully understand why that worked that way, but I'll take it.
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
They don't, to my knowledge. But Solus's dagger is special. They might be drawn to it.
Currency, heartwood. Thought I was topped up on potions. Why did it let me take that? I'm confused.
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
Look out! More darkspawn ahead. Lucky shot.
More darkspawn coming out of those pools.
Stagger and takedowns. Perform takedowns with right stick. Damage enemies to fill the their stagger meter. Once full, enemies are staggered, which leaves them vulnerable and temporarily unable to fight. Perform a takedown, right stick, on a staggered enemy to hit them with a powerful attack that does increase damage. Afterwards, the enemy will no longer be staggered.
Nearby.
Time to finish this!
Another big one.
Look out! Behind you!
Watch behind you.
Finish it!
Well, look at that. Take the shot. Did you find the dagger?
I don't think these darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking. I'm there.
Okay, so her healing is a heal over time. Glad I came back up here for the Fade Touch Crystal. And more Fade Touch Crystal. Awesome. Okay.
Over there, a dagger thief.
More blight in the way. And there's probably another one.
In the water? This is hitting that bit. We'll do it now. So I need to find a way down there. Nope, don't want to mess with that. Oh, wait, no, we do want to mess with that.
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
There we go. Ooh, new shield. Less physical, better stagger. Let's try that. It's like since I'm rocking shield and sword, building up stagger might be a bit better in terms of trying to do this as kind of like a damage dealing sword and shield build. Let's head on up.
See that? Bad guys.
Yeah, I think we staggered him faster than I would have otherwise. Didn't quite get that block off in time.
Look, another one of those magical beams. There are 2 of these devices this time. I bet we'll need to direct beams at both of them.
Okay. Let's take a look around. And a chest, cool. So it looks like that's in the direction of where I actually want to go, but yet there's something here as well. Oh, for a chest. I see, I see. Calcified pustule. That sounds gross. Okay.
That's one. Now to find the other.
Okay, so I see where it is. It's just a matter of getting to it. Nope, can't do that. Not surprising, but... There we go. That was actually easier to get to than I was expecting.
Good work. Now let's see what's behind that gate.
Another great axe. Probably not better than what I already have. Oh, it is. At least in terms of base damage. Let's see. Yeah, for the time being, I think this is actually better. Let's see what else is up here. A little bit of gold. Ooh, another chest and some materials. Okay. chest.
Got company.
Okay. Just double check here. I don't have any skill. Right, yeah, no skill points. Alright, achievement for getting like 5 takedowns. This place is pretty littered with chests. I dig it. Surprised that triggered from that distance, but okay. Pure ore. Flawless crystal. Gold bead. Time-tested trappings. Common medium armor. It's much better defense than what I currently have. Less ability damage, not by a lot though. Yeah, we'll go ahead and equip that. Okay. Okay, that's what I was looking at, none of them can use, so. Unless. If I go back to that. No, they cannot.
That has to be the ghoul we're tracking.
Better hope it still has the dagger.
Get ready.
Need to move.
Ranged attackers!
Oh, jeez.
Harding? Harding!
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation. Isa Tuno. I am. We are free again. Whole again. Here again. Here again.
What the hell?
Harding!
I can hear it. The Song of the Stone. What is happening to me? What the?
Okay, Harding's got some new powers.
Are you moving those rocks?
I don't know. I don't know how to control it.
Let's see, primers and detonators. Combine primers and detonators to trigger detonations. Some abilities apply a particular primer to a target. Each primer has a matching detonator. Use the correct combination and trigger a detonation to deal increased stagger and damage across an area. Okay. Lots of things are on cooldown right now, so...
Let's do this again.
Get quick. Take him out.
Okay, now things, let's see. Sundered and detonates. Grants enhanced damage. Applies sundered. Detonates sundered. Okay.
Got him in position.
All set.
On the left. Take him out. They're coming from the right.
Okay.
That one.
Got it covered.
They're shooting for us.
See, I don't think anybody... Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and... Oh, come... Oh, jeez.
Got to move.
coming at range.
Probably should have used that earlier, but...
That dagger. What did it do to me?
Not sure, but we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Your pet has failed, sister. And now the magic of the Dreadwolf's dagger is hidden from me. Fen Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
Back at the lighthouse.
You said something took you over.
Something like that?
And it's still with you?
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
Maybe it's not the same kind of magic mages use. You move the stone, and they call us children of the stone.
Right.
It's a wonderful gift. You must be proud.
But I didn't do anything to earn this. How could I be proud? I don't even know how it happened. It's all a little strange. But not in a bad way. I feel... connected.
To
the stone.
stone sense. Like some of us dwarves are meant to have. Did you have it before?
I'm a surfacer. The traditionalists will say I live removed from the stone.
Well, that's clearly not true anymore.
Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. I hope you're right that this is a gift. I'd be heartbroken if it caused problems.
Harding, you being here is never a problem.
Huh. Really?
I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here, to be honest.
That's so sweet. Thank you. I, feel the same. I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find some place to relax and try to reach Solus in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
With their eyes on the Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of Dwarven history, with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
The team returned to Solus's ritual site, hoping to find the lyrium dagger that Solus lost. They pried the ancient artifact away from the darkspawn ghouls that were drawn to it, but touching the dagger has had a profound effect on Harding, seemingly rekindling a forgotten link between her and the stone. What this means for Harding remains to be seen. And a new weapon for Harding.
Guess I should find some place to try to talk to Solus.
Alright. Before we do that, let's take a look at skills. Let's see. Yes, refund all. Ah, that was the ultimate ability. That's what that was. Okay. So, let's go back here. 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 Then we're going to go this way to try and work our way over to champion. And also to that ability there. Ooh, increased rage generation. Gain flaming weapons on perfect defense. Okay, and this way only 2 more levels before I can get to the grappling sphere. Grappling spear, not sphere. Let's see. That detonates weakened. That applies overwhelm. This applies overwhelm. Let's go over to companions. She doesn't have any points available, but let's look at what she's got over here. Detonates sundered. And applies weakened. And I can apply weakened, or did I detonate weakened? Detonate weakened. Okay. So she might be good to bring with me for that particular combo. And then Harding. Let's see, I've got a new bow, but it's worse than what she has now. Let's see. Less stagger, less physical damage. Attack my target deals plus 300 damage versus staggered enemies. Not gonna equip it to her just yet. So let's see. That deals high stagger. That's good to know. So that detonates overwhelmed and applies sundered. I can apply overwhelmed, or I detonate overwhelm. I apply overwhelm. I apply overwhelm. I can detonate weaken. Yeah, that's really all I can do there. So the two of them can both play. We can play off of each other. She has points available. Let's see. I'm not gonna take her down the healing path, at least not as of yet. So this is the path that can work with me. Let's see. Increases stagger. And reduced cooldown to heavy draw. So let's see. Okay, so there's no actual new abilities here. It's just improving the abilities that she has access to. Okay. I get you. Until getting access to whatever this Veilguard skill is. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go down that track. And then Nev. Nothing new available for Nev there. Yeah, still nothing available there. Yeah, nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there, okay. Let's see. Okay, I also need to make sure to keep some of this in check, because she can only have 3 abilities out at once. Soothing Potion, we'll definitely keep that. Adrenaline Rush, Hardy gives a rousing shout, motivating you to act with renewed determination, grants enhanced damage. We are going to change that to Heavy Draw. That applies Sundered, but that works with Nev. Which that deals high stagger. Let's see. Okay, and it also does high stagger. So yeah, we'll go ahead and leave that like that. Let's see. Yeah, I already. Yeah. So let's see. Got applies weakened. I can detonate weakened. Yes. So that definitely stays there. And then that detonates Sundered. That applies Sundered. Okay, so I think we'll probably keep those as they are. Yeah, then look at Nev. She can detonate Sunder, slow, but she does not have access to any other abilities as of yet. That is interesting. I'm sure there's probably a reason for that, but ooh, is that indication that she wants to talk? I think it is. Ooh, and that's opened up now. And I believe that's where Nev is, over there. Yeah, and hers is not lit up, indicating there isn't anything new to talk to her about. I like that. Not a very realistic thing, but it's a quality of life thing that I can appreciate.
Toldar, it's Tunal. Veilguard, Velos at Redrum. but Velos Atreitum is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal. I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
You're not hearing a word I'm saying, are you?
Uh-huh.
You know you're adorable, right?
Sure, whatever you think is best. What? What's happened?
I said you're adorable.
You're poking fun at me.
Maybe a little. Not that you're not adorable. Anyway, is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. There's just a lot to go through.
So, what's Isatunal?
When I say Isatunal, does it mean anything to you? Does it stir anything in you?
No.
And you're a dwarf. Huh. So that's interesting. Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time. All spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
What's important is that you're happy.
Happy? Happy's not it. Whole. Right, maybe. I'm certain Isatunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
Alright, getting some Harding approval. That's better. Okay, now even though I'm not seeing a light or anything over here, this was closed off before, I believe. Some heartwood. Packing list. Very important. Do not forget. 6 changes of clothes. 2, 3, 4 attunement rods. Collected cereals from Tevinter. Spice collection, spicy 14 jars. Spice collection dwarf 8 jars. Spice collection human 2 jars. Large and extra large pans, good set of pots. Water skin large, water skin medium, water maybe. Fresh blankets, soap, person, soap, room, soap, clothes. Soft pillow for back, firm pillow for side. Journal for working, journal for personal, extra journal for working, extra journal for personal, pens at least 3, ink, stuffed challah, small. Note, Irilyn has offered to help pack, unsure as to why. Possibly she still feels bad about breakup. Oh, I didn't expect it to let me climb the banister there. Guess he's sleeping. Can't talk to him. that's still blocked off.
Wait, that room wasn't there before. I don't think. Therefore, Harding must have put my pack here. It makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
Okay. My room.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look at it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
Okay, so this just allows you to change up some stuff, kind of like the mirror in the infirmary, I think.
If I'm the one who's got to get it done, I should stop admiring myself and get to work. Every time I look at this, I can hear that little girl thanking me for saving her village from Darkspawn. She said that since the Grey Wardens didn't have griffins anymore, I could have hers. If I hadn't been there, I'd never have met Varric. And never had to deal with the First Warden complaining I ignored orders. Yeah, it doesn't matter what the First Warden thinks. There's a little girl alive today because I attacked instead of waiting for reinforcements. The peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me he always admired dwarven craftsmanship, especially with anything made from stone. Called us an impressive people. He was trying to be nice, but... well, it's better than another human asking why we can't dream or do magic. Meditation upon the use of blades. Must have read this thing cover to cover a dozen times during weapons training. The number of times I banged my head against this book trying to make the concepts work. But that training has kept me alive so far. Right. That's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
It's a dope looking aquarium I've got here.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. Perhaps nothing escaped as you stopped me from... what was it? Covering the world with demons?
I'm not here to debate whether what you said was accurate.
But to be clear, it was accurate.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
I stopped you, didn't I?
You disrupted the ritual.
Yeah, I did. Even though I'm nowhere near as powerful as you.
Your plan is to tell me how powerful you aren't?
Back in the Grey Wardens, I was with a group of recruits outside this village dealing with the Darkspawn incursion. Our orders were to wait for reinforcements, but we knew that by the time they arrived, everyone in that village would be dead.
So you led your team of recruits in any way, collapsing the tunnel and saving the village.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that powerful opposition doesn't frighten me. I find a way to get the job done whatever it takes.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The Elven Gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
The Blight didn't escape with the gods?
Algernon and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at that village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
The rest of the Blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the Blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
Huh. Is that supposed to be the same instance of when they entered, what was it, the Golden City where the Maker was supposed to sit? That was the prison Solus created? Interesting.
I don't understand. Elgernon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the Elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the Blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation, and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
Then we shut down whatever they need to do to free the Blight.
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed 2 things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted murderous monsters.
Agreed. Elganan and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganan and Gillenane.
Man, that kind of sounded like the mayor from that town.
Thank you. I'll go poke at the cruel and the corrupt, and we'll see what we find.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
At least he has regret. You've acquired new appearances for your equipment. Appearances can be modified in the wardrobe in your room. What else have I unlocked? Okay. Okay, that's much better. Oh, I can change that from here. That's awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. See anything new here? Just armors, it looks like, for the most part. See anything new here? Yes. I like the look of that. Not much in the way of options here. I think I'll actually still go back to the sword, as far as looks go anyways. I think that actually goes better with what I'm rocking currently. Let's see. That thing is massive looking. Actually, I let her keep that as the look for it, because that seems like it goes best with what she's got. Yeah, I'll let her change her appearance up a bit. Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of Harding's alternative. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go with Mayhem. Nev will leave as she is. Enter decoration mode? Wait, what? Okay. Doesn't look like there's really that much I can do as of right now. It's just because I only have the three different things here. So, yeah, we'll exit out of that. Now let's go ahead and go talk to Varric. Hey, buddy.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I'll get it done.
I never doubted it.
Harding might.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you lead a few misfit recruits and push back one of the biggest darkspawn hordes I've ever seen.
Just needed to find the right strategy.
And no other warden found it. You stopped that horde. Had to drop a town hall on it, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Harding got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
He's the god of lies, and he's inside my head, Varric. How do you think I feel about that?
Fair enough. But Nev's a great mage. If you need her to whip up a ward to keep him out of your mind, she can. But you haven't asked her to. Why not?
Solus is our best source of information about these elven gods. We can't stop them without what he knows.
So you're making the decision to keep talking with him?
Yeah.
You're making a choice. Stay careful, stay worried, but don't beat yourself up about doing what you have to do.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
Demeter's Crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You sent him to the wardens, right?
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out, and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
While sad to see Varric gonna just...
You can stop fussing over me. Go see what the others are up to.
Well, it is a little sad to see Varric just stuck here, at least for the time being. I'd rather him be like this than, you know, dead like I thought he was going to be, and who knows, might still become. I mean, I hope not, because he's just been such a lovable character ever since he came into the story. Caretaker's Workshop. Upgrade. Upgrading your equipment at the Caretaker's Workshop will increase an item's statistics. Finding another version of an existing item or purchasing it from a merchant will increase an item's statistics while also unlocking new properties. Okay, that's why that happened before. Okay. Pursue both paths to bring out your equipment's full potential. Powering the workshop. Collecting mementos out in the world will let you upgrade the Caretaker's Workshop. Upgrading it will increase the number of enchantments on offer and increase the power level of all weapons you can find or purchase while adventuring. Okay. If I put that there, let's see. We're not going to do that right now.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Valara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin. Their most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
If he doesn't have a contract out on me, it's not a problem.
It's a fancy name. Can he back it up?
That's the question. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years, but the crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
This is great. Thanks, Nev.
It's what I'm here for.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority.
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the Shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
These people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem. But they try.
So we talk to the crows in Antiva and the Shadow Dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Quest acquired, Sea of Blood. Quest acquired, the Smuggled Relic Case. Quest acquired, Into the Crossroads. Journal. Why do they put that down there instead of having its own section here at the top? That's weird to me. Okay, so this is all under Signs Importance. Okay, this just describes. Okay, I see. That's okay. Meet Balara at the Alluvion. Find a way to Treviso. Find a way to Docktown. Okay, well. Let's head over to Balara. Try and use her name so I actually remember it. And see what all she's got for us.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Alluvion could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us. Freedom of ways. I wonder...
If you have an idea what that place is, Balara, share it. We don't have time to waste.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Alluvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it isn't dangerous.
I can think of an example or two that proves that.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Okay. Travel to Crossroads. Is that going to be where I get to choose my party members? Change party. Applies weakened, detonates sundered. Applies sundered, detonates overwhelmed. I apply overwhelmed, so yep.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, Dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The Crossroads.
Are we safe here, or are we gonna get swarmed by more demons?
The Evenur's hunger for the Crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The Crossroads is in a time of need, Dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Okay. Beacon Island fast travel unlocked. Discover these beacons throughout Thedas to unlock fast travel, party member swapping, and respawning at this location. Okay.
Can't travel this way.
The gods aren't taking any chances.
Mirrors upon mirrors. This place is amazing. June's normal alluvians function with twinned lyrium fragments. One always leads to another. Solus somehow talked the crossroads into making fade alluvians that override them, his own network to run our rebellion. Provided you ignore all the old stories about holding mirrors up to mirrors and getting caught in the infinite reflections. Philosophy. Oh, that's old as hell.
Yeah, this dog seems sturdy. So, you can ferry us to the other islands?
Winds await, Dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
The deeper currents.
Reminds me of like Chiron and Greek mythology, I'm pretty sure, is Chiron.
The spirits here were driven out, refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
So we're interlopers too?
Bro didn't even have the dignity to, or not dignity, but didn't even answer her question. I mean, I assume she's right, but could have at least answered the question.
The Fater! That's where they're breaking through.
Gods and their fade tearing. Let's cut them off!
Fight on for your masters!
See that? Bad guys. Oh, is it time again? Great. The gods left us.
Failure!
Good hit.
Let's see.
You got it. Someone follow up. That's fine. Move.
Finish him off. Looked like he stabbed him in the groin.
We're getting good at this.
Let's see. What all do we have in here?
I sense a way through, Dweller. Find that which seals the path.
Okay.
I see what unbinds. Bring it. The gods shall be denied.
There's the ladder.
Trouble
Hello. Fire weapon from that perfect block seemed like it did a fair bit of additional damage. I'm about that. Okay, so if your potions are full and you pick up one of those, then it just heals you. Okay. So she can do something with that.
Laura?
I'm on it.
Okay. Okay. Opens from the other side. Okay.
What's this? It looks like an entryway?
Quest acquired at the labs below.
What's going on here?
That poor spirit's being held prisoner.
You're awake. How's your head? The guards really knocked you about.
Well, it's...
Do you remember our mission? Gillenane's lab. The wolf sent us to infiltrate her testing grounds. Things didn't go perfectly to plan, but the wolf smuggled in help. A key. If you can fight, grab the key and we'll run for it. Just be ready for whatever the witch has in store.
It's like all she sees is another ancient elf. One of Solus's agents? This is a memory. We're seeing Solus's past.
Ah, freedom. We'll move faster if we split up. See you ahead.
Okay.
Blight, be careful.
Is it real blight or just a memory?
Perhaps both?
These are more than just memories. Fight!
Let's see. Okay, Ghoul Burster, vulnerable to fire, resistant to poison.
Ready for a follower.
Hell yeah, this does extra damage to Darkspawn. It's not an insignificant amount of damage either.
So Gillenane was experimenting with Blight and Darkspawn. The Blight infested her lab. If it's a memory, let's go with it. We need to find our way out before Gillenane finds us.
Okay.
Wolf, you came for us. Your key was enough.
This unnatural corruption demanded my personal attention. It is strong. It has already blocked the escape route I had planned. We will need another way to the surface.
Let's all split up and find it.
I will destroy what corruption I can. You must cut through these monstrosities before Gillenane unleashes something worse.
Solus sounded rattled.
He was spooked. By the Blight, I mean.
Ah, there's something over here. The Mother of Hala memento acquired. Mementos, that's something, I don't think that's an equipped thing. That's a lighthouse thing, right? Let's see, yeah, amulet, rings, companions, trinkets, keepsake. Is that the same for all of them? Keepsake, trinket, keepsake. Yep, okay.
You see boundless creation and choose to destroy it? Learn respect for the life that will succeed you.
She's using the testing grounds against us.
Okay. I have a feeling this won't. Okay, it does work right now. Doesn't seem to be anything in here, though. Oh, there's more. Oh, right there. Okay. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Dwarven Key, uncommon trinket. Each time you use a potion, you have a 10% chance to gain it back. Cool. That sounds very useful.
Time to go.
Free! And faster than anticipated. Perhaps you and your allies warrant more study.
We've got company. think we broke through to Gillenane's prize specimens.
If this is what Darkspawn looked like when Gillenane was experimenting, then...
Maybe the Darkspawn we've been seeing aren't new. Maybe they're old.
Here, the blessing you denied. Oh, help me! Ah!
Damn. Gillenane got her.
My blood! I'm burning up!
Look out!
That was an unblockable. Oh! Oh boy, that was close. There we go. Would like to get some potions again. It's like you don't get very many, but...
You would unleash a blight on this world and call it a masterwork! You, who are the most sensitive of us!
All that I am belongs to the pursuit of creation. You chose to constrain yourself. I must climb to the heights only understood by gods. I go now to join them.
Wolf, you are greater than any of them. Please, help me.
Come on. Be the god she needs. Help her.
I am so sorry I failed you. There is only one way I can help you now.
Wolf.
This place and the corruption within it must be eradicated. No trace can be allowed to spread. Go. Your work here is done. There is no need for you to witness what I must do.
It's over. Solus destroyed the lab, the blight that was here, and his agent.
He wasn't just her leader. He was her god. And this is her reward?
This fragment might tell us more.
Ooh. Stagger would go way down. Get more damage with ranged attacks, which I don't use all that often, though. We'll go ahead and do it for now. If the stagger trade-off ends up feeling like too much, then I'll make an adjustment. Wolf statuette, a piece of the past. Okay, cool. Okay, so increase takedown damage, increase heavy attack damage, upgrades control abilities. When you interrupt an enemy in the middle of an attack with a control ability, you deal 15% bonus damage. Collateral damage upgrades area abilities. Hitting multiple enemies with a single area ability deals 10% more damage for each enemy hit. The scope of area abilities is greatly increased. Using control ability, attacks versus enemies with high health deals 100% additional stagger. Okay, I think we're gonna go this way. And then Harding. Let's see. Increases the damage, and then you can start branching off into stuff. Okay. So on impact, the shot now splinters, hitting up to 2 additional enemies. Increases detonation damage. Detonation causes the overwhelmed effect to be permanent. Enemies cannot have overwhelm applied again. That's interesting and potentially very useful. Effectiveness of overwhelmed applied by overpower is increased by 20%. That was overpower. Okay. Additional projectiles created by fracture are now Titan stone projectiles. Special rock-based projectiles empowered by the strength of the Titans. On impact, the shot splinters into 4 additional projectiles. I mean, I can always refund stuff later, so do we go for... Let's look at Ballara for a second. That's right, I'd only gone through for healing for her. Let's see, what kind of stuff does this... Oh, this splits off differently. Okay. Weakened effectiveness increases by 10%. Weakened duration increases by 20%. On a critical hit, the cooldown of this ability is reduced by 20%. On a critical hit, grants precision. Okay. Increases stagger. Shocked is now applied to all enemies within 6 meters of the target. On impact, bolts of lightning shoot out at the target, causing electric damage to any enemy struck. Now fires an additional smaller projectile at a random enemy. Okay, let's go back to Harding. So this works with with overwhelmed, and the thing that I can overwhelm with is an area attack, an area control attack. So for the time being, maybe go down this path, maybe detonate more than one enemy at a time. Okay. Okay, now we're back. Oh, these guys are back. Okay, then. Okay, it's still one potion short of full. What was that? Okay. It's like it shows a chest. Maybe that's up? Can't tell. Okay, no, the chest is definitely down there. I just can't get through that door to get to it. Currently, anyways. Okay, there's another fast travel point unlocked. Ah, chest over here, and get my potions back up. Ooh. Versus the Traveler's Kit that she currently has. Detonations are 50% wider, plus 50% detonation damage versus armor. Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and throw that on. Some...
The Guardians can't hold them off for long. Is there something inside it?
Okay, it doesn't really seem to... Yeah, no, it doesn't really do anything.
An altar to a wolf. Bet I know who that's for.
Ben Harrell altar, +1 skill point. Let's see. That's projectile and also control. Does fire damage, which will also be good against darkspawn. It also applies overwhelm. So yep, I've got the Titan Stomp and that, which also applies overwhelm. Then I've got driving kick, which applies weaken, or which detonates weakened. Okay. Alright.
Sure, here we go.
Ooh, uncommon amulet. Heart of Andraste. Enhanced damage, +20% enhanced damage duration. What? Enhanced damage duration. Go away, item found. Admittedly, I don't think, like, none of my abilities increase damage. Yeah. I don't think any of my companions does either currently. Yeah, so unfortunately that amulet won't do much of anything right now. Well, I guess I'm the only one that can actually even equip an amulet. Yeah, just in case, we'll go ahead and throw it on. Okay. So I saw guys fighting down there, but I don't think I have a way to get down there currently. Or at least I did notice one. There's a staircase over that way, but I have a feeling that I can't actually get to it. Let's take a quick look. See if there's something over here that I might have missed. No, this is all blocked off. And I do not have whatever is needed to that up further, so yeah.
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do a save.
That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
You gotta move!
Okay.
Don't just stand there!
Let's see.
Good to go.
Ooh, jeez. I thought I got the dodge on that, but apparently not. Oh, that was unblockable?
Ready here. Rook, they left something behind.
That's the essence we need. It's cold. Oh, hope I don't have to carry it for too long.
Okay, cool.
Your lives are ending.
That's probably just them down there.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
Okay.
I didn't know this many Illuvians still existed. Where do they go?
Time to find out.
Oh, some more decor. Open journal to contact the Shadow Dragons or recruit an assassin. Oops. Well, yeah, go ahead and save again real quick. This area unlocks later on during the team's travels. Okay. Okay, so either go with the Shadow Dragons or the Hired Assassin. I think I want to go for the Mage Killer. Okay, so that just kind of picks the or shows me which Illuvion to use. So I'll explore around these, see if there's anything else to pick up. Okay, so there's that there, and then there's another marker up here. Oh, that's to Docktown, which is for Minrathus. And this is the one that I actually decided to track to travel to the Treviso. Right? Yeah, travel to Treviso via the crossroads or fast travel. You will meet an Antivan Crow in Treviso. Oh, so I can only carry one party member with me right now. Okay, I get you. Well, we're going to go ahead and bring Harding. But actually, this I think is where I'm going to go ahead and call this for now, because I'm also planning to stream again later this evening to play Destiny with friends, which is going to be some more of the Vespers Host dungeon and progress that quest along, and hopefully maybe get 2 steps along. We'll see how people are feeling about it, and or maybe get a run of an expert haunted law sector for Festival of the Lost, since that will be needed to eventually get the Super Black Shader, which I missed out on the first time around. So, alright, well, thanks everyone for watching, and until next time, bye!